All right. Let's see. Let me get all the shit started. That should work. This should be working somehow. Perfect. All right, that works. Let's refresh this. Do this. Do that. Boom, boom. Some. Beautiful, man. Everything online, dude. Oh shit. All right. Let's get going, man. So for today, I was thinking to do a little bit more endgame content, I guess. Unlocking that second tower. And then the middle one. And maybe go into either Abyss or Delirium stuff. Let's see how fast we get through this. Should also go more for the Hilda stuff, right? Alright. Eventually we will do that, I guess. Perfect. Okay. Let's get it. Now, what's the fastest way to get there? I guess through this here, right? Sun Temple? Through this, and then there. Okay. Alright. Let's take whatever map and let's go. Oh, shit, we got some liquid guilt. I was checking out some staffs today. I wanted to buy one, but they're all starting at 6-7 diffs. I'm not that rich yet. We're not there yet, so we gotta grind some more money. And then I was thinking about Abyss, because in my logic, Abyss has a lot of enemies and it will give a lot of XP doing that. But anyway, I don't have it unlocked, so gives us some Atlas points to spend onto it. And so on. Because I need to get more passive points. To get the damage more up. And to get the defenses more up. Especially for bossing, I guess. And a +3 amulet, a +7 staff on all spells will be helpful for that. These are two ways for the gear to get more damage in, I guess. And then it's all about energy shield, defensive and so on, defenses and so on to get it down, get it into the range where I'm able to beat then the whole content, I guess. These are currently the challenges that I have with this build. And how to take it forward, I guess. Of course, a headhunter would be nice as well, for sure, but that is obviously up to RNG to get that, or to farm more money and buy one, but I think they're extremely expensive. So that's probably not really happening. I'm thinking about farming more altars and the rituals. I think you can get them there, but it's kind of tedious to do also. Should probably not do all this content on this map here, but at least it gives us XP, right? I just want to get to the boss to unlock the eastern gate. But now that we're here, it's fine. Is the patch not yet out? Have I not seen that that they do not want to have three slot rune shapes in tier 15s? I think that the patch is not yet out, right? On the patch notes, it definitely said that they will not have this anymore. They reduce it to 0 for the 3. And below 10, or on 10, it will also have reduced probability, so that there's actually a sense in this mechanic to have it on higher levels for better loot. Alright, is there anything down here, man? Or am I just running in the wrong direction? I guess deadlock? Oh no, there's the boss. Perfect. Perfect! We got the shroom guy. Okay. Did not pay attention to that, I guess. Hold up. We changed the playlist, so can I get blasted like this the whole time? All right. Let me turn the audio. Right. I don't even know what hit me there, dude. A teleport, right? Ooh, what was this teleport, bro? What are we doing? Holy shit. Out of here. It's a plant druid, yeah. Entangled and Threshing Vine. And then cast on crit, exactly. CFC, yeah. We cast the Thunderstorm on crit.
Yes, these are our supplies, indeed.
We put the Thunderstorm in, Shock, Efficiency, and Boundless Energy. I did not put yet the 5th one in. Oh, I realized I need to do that. I got one of the perfect. Yeah, the Thunderstorm is really to grow the plants only, right? And of course the elemental damage.
What is it?
Hold on, I think I have one, right? No, I don't have one. That is why. All right. Let's go for this. I'm running out of maps though. It's kind of sad. Probably I just run the 14 maps.
These are also the right choice.
To get to the boss. Yes. Does that even make sense to augment them? I guess for one further, right? Yeah, it's a pretty fun bit, man. I do enjoy it. I do enjoy it for sure. It's way different. Oh shit. This might be good. Hold on. Okay. Survivability gets a little bit tricky. Because we obviously build around the energy shield. It gets a little tricky. But you can stay far away from everything as well, so. Exploding thing when you entangle, is it called overgrown? Yes. Exactly. They're becoming small little bombs. And then explode. That's basically it. Right, so in the entangle we have the rapid casting, accelerated growth. Then the branching fissure for more branches of the entangled, and then heft. It's not clearing the screen this with these crazy effects and shit, you know. It's less exciting for people, I guess, to play this. Yeah, because you're not one-shotting things, but the damage is still good. I mean, you know. It's a little different, though. Oh, shoot. 2 sockets? Baby. No plus level, though. Gain damage. Oh shit. I wonder. I mean, we could chaos it to get the plus, but that's probably ultra rare. I'll keep that, and I'll need to use the Craft of Exile to see what we could do to get the plus spell level. Oh shit, I need the proximity here. Basically a walking simulator at this point, right? Like normal mapping without the bossing. You just walk through, spam the entangle, and then you continue. Right? Walk, entangle, walk, entangle. That's about it. And on elites and bosses, we do a little bit more of the threshing vines. And then we're good. Actually planned Druid last season, but not too much. I had issues with the threshing vines. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes it does miss, especially if the bosses move around. That's then where it gets tricky, right? So it gets a little inconsistent there. That's why you have the entangled, and that's why also everything. Whenever I upgrade first the entangle. Like this is plus 19 now, or 19 gem, and then we have the skill level to skills, to spells as well. Guess we go further this way. Let's do that. That's surely the only thing that I also can see that is a little difficult, because it also has slow hits, right? Because it's just wobbling around the whole time, and then it misses. However, if it hits hard. Sure, I thought, what if you put Comet Bone Cage maybe on the COC to make bossing easier? But the threshing vines is not consistent, right? Yeah, if you do that though, then you do not get the entangled grown, right? Faster. Because of the thunderstorm, you're basically helping out the entangle as well. So you take that away from that. I haven't tried it, so it's surely worth a try and see how that goes. But you take damage away from the entangle then, which is constantly damaging the boss also, right? What if Thunderstorm 2 and then not on CUC? You might run in... I mean, worth a try. Again, I haven't... Oh shit, I haven't tried it. You might get into mana issues, because the thing is definitely very mana hungry. You have another spell to cast then, right? And it will get very mana intense then. Gets very mana intense. I mean, is it worth just replacing Threshing Vines? Maybe. But you get all the plant skills up, right? So you have in the passive nodes, you have all the plant skills and stuff. So that is where Threshing Vines is benefiting from as well, right? Yeah. But yeah, you're right. If you see, it doesn't consistently hit. It's actually really chill. I like it. Just trying to look solution for the issue. Yeah, no. Hey, don't get me wrong, man. I'm not trying to convince you that your ideas are bad. For sure not. I completely get this, and I think it's a good idea. I'm just thinking through with you, you know, and be like, okay, the mana might be an issue. Oh shit. Shoot, I was hoping for the divine though, but that's okay as well. So if we can solve the mana cheap, let's say not expensive, where you have to pay many diffs on getting mana regen and efficiency on your gear because that's hella expensive, then I think you could probably use most of the skills that you prefer on cast and crit, for sure. Cast and crit is such an interesting mechanic in general. Like also for other builds, right? You just need to find a way to get your crit up, and which is super easy for the Druid because you effectively almost always crit because of the ascendancy. There's still a roll and there's a super tiny chance that you don't, but then it re-rolls again until it crits. Oh my god. Hold on. Maybe we can use mana remnants. Gear would be kind of pricey though. Mana remnants I have already here. Mana remnants we have. Hold on, I loot this quickly. Mana remnants is part of it. Gear gets pricey for sure because of the spirit, but it also doesn't need too much. So on gear side, I have spirit 46 on this. And I have 33 here. And this I technically don't even need, really. I just need it for the int, right? No, wait, for the 5-2 attributes. That's why I cannot use anything. Spirit, I have 38 still left. And still, if I take this off, all the buffs are still working. So that works. And then there's also the passive nodes here, I think, that I haven't skilled yet. So this will also help with the mana, for sure. I just went more the damage route first and take the energy shield stuff. Yeah. That's the direction we took here. Next thing for sure would be probably the mana. Simply because it increases damage indirectly, right? The more mana we have, the more we can cast, and the less downtime we have. So it's indirect mana, indirect damage. Yeah, I think the only thing with this build really is the bossing that gets challenging. Anything else, mapping and stuff it's fine. And also bossing is not insanely difficult, right? I mean, unless you're playing like a fool like me and you get hit by this shit, but damage is also fine on this, I guess. Oh, hold on. Do I need to run away from that? I don't even know. I don't remember this guy. Maybe put Rakiata and Gurukan on the Entangle somehow. It would be help a lot on bossing, because mostly we use Entangle, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Probably I have to step away from him there, huh? Let me see. Keep the distance. Oh yeah, we gotta stay away from this shit. Cannot be so close. I mean, once he gets hit by the Entangle, man, for sure. For sure good. Hey, Oleg, how's it going, man? Oh, probably Alex, right? Alexander? Oleg is probably not the short form of that. How's it going, man? Thank you so much for the GG suit and the rose. How you doing, bro? Hold on, I think this is a solid base for crossbow builds, right? The Gemini, isn't that the meta thing that they're all looking for? We don't need that. Thank you so much for the gift suit. Hold on, I need to make space here. Check on the tier 4 hammer for sure. Leave this, I guess. Hit this. And we go on. How you doing today, man? Hope everything is well over there, dude. So this I will keep, and the other one I sell, I guess.
What is it?
We shall sell this.
I will make use of this.
I will keep this as well and see what we can do with this. Maybe we can craft something on it for some money later. Maybe after the mana issue, the build could get crazy if we got some high cast speed too. That's right. Cast speed is indirectly making this build very crazy too, because we get so many entangles out. I don't think it will ever fix the mana problem completely though. Okay, we're empty on maps, I guess, because it's super hungry, but I feel at this point already now it's not as bad as it used to be. So I'm kind of happy with the state where I'm at right now. So playing this game, it's so hard. Brother, keep going, man. You got this. There's a lot of good guides, though, for builds and stuff. And Mobilytics, for example. Don't be afraid to use these builds as well. This game lives off community builds, honestly. It's for people who are not willing to, you know, dig very deep into it and have the 8 to 6 hours a day, whatever, grinding the game out, and only play this. There's no way to grasp the full complexity. Even I mean, even is probably the wrong word, but also I don't understand all this shit often enough, dude. There's nothing wrong with using a build on all aspects. using the builds, and then go through the campaign, explore, try out things, and the game only starts in Endgame, dude. Act number 3. The Act 3, I feel, personal opinion, might be a hot take, I feel Act 3 is the worst of all of them, dude. I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. And like it is a crazy word. Enjoy it. Too much. But they changed it a little bit, so it's less worse. Less bad now. I think my favorite one was so far probably, I don't know, man. 4 is not that bad. I think 4 is pretty good. Pretty fun with the maps that you run through. Yeah, keep going, man. Endgame is actually where the game starts, dude. Can understand using meta skills. Yeah, follow the build, man. I got my issue with the ice shot build. I mean, yeah, after all, you will face these issues, right? Unless you're not playing really a mana kind of sort of build, right? But the problem is, are you recovering during a boss fight so that you're not having these downtimes where you just run away from the boss, or no? This is the stage that they want to fix, right? And if I fight a boss, the reason why this build in this version right now, the reason why it sometimes struggles, I'm so dependent on crit strikes to recover mana because of my gloves, right? I'm using these unique gloves. Because I get insane regen from that. The alternative to that is then taking gloves that don't have the regen that high, and I have to get the extra stats, and then it's again some divine and cost. So yeah. Once you're in shape or in a state where you do not have to have these massive downtimes in the boss fight because you're running, or your flask, worst case even your flask is running low, then you're good. Sorry for my bad English language. Hey, don't you worry, man. English is also not my main language, bro. All good, man. Never feel sorry for speaking a foreign language, bro. The effort is what matters. And that is appreciated. I know you're from Ukraine, bro.
What is it? These are our supplies. I will make use of this.
I make same Druid. Yeah, this picked. Probably you can confirm this. The build picked up a lot after Act 2. Or after Act 1, sorry. After Act 1, it picked up a lot. Once you get that, get the first ascendancy and stuff, then it really picks up. And then it gets really fun.
A useful trade.
Should probably do that, eh? Whatever, let's use this quickly to get through this. Which weapon you use? I'm using a wand and a focus. A wand and a focus. And what you want to look the most for is the plus level to all physical or all spell skills. Because this is giving you the major damage boost. Secondary is then the spell damage, but because every level gives you spell damage as well, this is why we're looking for mainly first the +1, +2, 3, and 4, or even 5 spell skills level. And then on the focus, the same. The focus goes to +3, at least that is what I've seen, but then they get insanely expensive, so +2 is where it's at. Oh, you find its stats? So once you have the market unlocked, then you can open the market, right? So, and for this you probably want to go first under option, and then check, where's this? market panel here. You want to open the market panel and want to give that a button. Yo, Bar, how's it going, man? And you want to give that a button that you find easily. I think before is backslash or slash, something like that. So, and then you open this, and what you then do is you search for an item category want, right? And then in the bottom here, I mean, you have a lot of things that you can search for. You can basically set the damage. You can set requirements that the item should or should not have, right? Minimum or max level, so that you can also wear it. Especially if you're still leveling and you're in the campaign, you want to look for something that, I don't know, maybe around probably few around 50, 60 maybe in Act 4. I think this is where you unlock the market. I might be completely wrong on this though. So then you look for your max level, and then you go down in the bottom. And then you have these stat filters that you can use. And the stat filter originally here is an AND logical condition, right? So whatever you type in here, so spell damage, for example, or let's say level to level spell and level physical, because the entangle is a physical spell, right? And then you want to say minimum, I don't know, if you have a 1 now, minimum, let's say 2 in the level where you are at. Now, as I said, because this is an logical end, it searches for staffs then in the end that fulfill both. So what you need to do is you put that under count and say fulfill minimum 1 of this. Fulfill 1 of this. So it searches for a wand that has either spell skill +2 or physical +2, right? And then you can see here's the minimum +2. Here's actually 3 because on the ones the +3 are also quite cheap, I guess. And then you see +2 and so on. And then what you do next, you can add a stat group as well, right? You go for another stat group and then you put that again into count. And then you say, okay, I now also know spell damage because I follow a guide that tells me my main stat is spell damage. So then you put that again to spell damage and physical spell. You say fulfill 1 of these conditions, and then you say maybe I want to have 150 spell damage or 150 physical spell damage, right? And then you see the money goes up that you need. Then you see the money goes up, but you also can then fine tune and adjust, right? If we reduce this down to 100, I'm pretty sure it gets way less, and you get this for dirt cheap. Also, I can add skill to the meta stone. What do you mean, meta stone? Yo, Priscilla, how's it going, man? I do remember you. Yes. Yes. Diablo 4 streams. Just been busy with working, trying to honor timelines and term of agreement as the usual. Yeah, I can imagine, bro. I've been well, man. I've also been quite busy with work the first half of the year. Now we're returning slowly back into normal. The schedule is a little different. Many things have changed IRL, so we have a little different schedule. Are you talking about this year to put the support skills into your support gems into your skills, Alex? Because here you got to be careful, right? You need to fulfill first the requirement, the strength requirement. And you have to have the right level for them, right? In the beginning, you cannot cut all the stones. All right, let's go into the map. And yeah, it also doesn't matter if you use a wand and a focus or you use a staff. At the end of the day, it's made in this way that the staff will go up to +7 level, and the wand and the focus together can do that as well with +5 and +2, or 4 and 3. However, the 3 focus is extremely expensive. It's a special aura which can use damage skills automatically. Oh, you probably the reason is probably because you do not have the spirit, right? So here in the bottom right, you see it it's a little difficult because all the quests overlay it. But here in the bottom right, you see your spirit, right? And you need to, every of these auras here you can see needs spirit. So the reservation, I was about to show with my finger, that doesn't make sense. So the reservation that you see here below the level and the quality is the spirit that you need to that you need to have available to activate this aura, cast on crit. Okay? And same with the mana remnants later. Your build will look much different. I guess you're working with blasphemy maybe, if you follow the same guide and build. But here the mana remnants, for example, needs 30 spirit. So I need overall 130 spirit in order to use both of them and have them active. Right? And the more gems you put in, the more spirit you will need eventually. Yeah. And this is where you need to be careful with that. So you get, I think in Act 4, you get up to 100 spirit if you defeat all the option. I think it's an optional boss. And then later on there will be items with spirit on top of that will help you to get more spirit and then have more of these buffs up. And then don't forget to right click it so that it's actually active. Don't work because I don't add skills. I see. So maybe you do not have the spirit to get these gems in, or how come that you cannot add them? Because there is bosses that grant you spirit along the campaign. One in Act 2 maybe, I might be lying here, and then one in Act 4 I think. So I'm refusing to do these 3 thingies. Oh shit. Poor battle. Maybe, thanks for your answer. For sure, man. YouTube probably also has a lot of explanation on that. If you go for Path of Exile, Spirit, something, search for Spirit, how it works and all these things, that will for sure also help. If your guide is beginner friendly, it will also explain this, but mostly the guides nowadays, especially the meta builds, they don't explain this anymore. Because they're not assuming that after 3 years people are new to the game, I guess. So yeah, just know that if you add a support gem to your skill that requires spirit, that the demand might change. Could you explain how to unlock the Abyssal Lich Ascendancy? I looked it up, but I didn't understand. I have never played an Abyssal Lich, unfortunately, dude. I cannot. So if you have the points, I would probably recommend you to just use YouTube on this at this point. You need to go through the Ascendancies, right? Did you do the trials? I mean, now I read your sentence. Did you do the trials? And so there's 2 trials, right? One in the third and one in the second act, if I'm not wrong. And this gives you the 4 points, and then the 5th, 6th, and 7th and 8th point is coming in the end game. For this, you need higher level, item level, the Jinn trophy and the Chaos Temple trophy. That's as much as I can tell you. I would not know specifics on the Abyssal Lich though. But I could explain to you how to get the 5th and the 6th point if you're in end game already. That's for sure. And if you're still in Act 2, if you say unlock in general the Ascendancy, in Act 2 there is this, where is this even? Trader's Passage, Helena Gates. Will I find it though? The Trial of Secamus, there it is. Here's the Trial of Secamus. And this is where you need to go. And along the campaign you get an item, which is the... Hold on. Which is the Jinn Baya. And this item, with the lower item level obviously, I think you need only 1 floor. This you have to put into... Which I'm using, saying Storm and Metastone. Okay, so cast on crit, Thunderstorm. This one. You have the same thing then. Well, let me repeat the thing before. So you go to Act 2, you put that thing in, and then you run through the Sekama trial. You cannot get hit too much because you have this honor or whatever, how you pronounce that. And if that goes down to 0, the trial is failed. And then you have to go again. After that first trial, then you get your ascendancy points. that you can use. Tried doing 4th Ascendancy the other day and got wrecked by the second boss. I'm not gonna lie. Endara, I think yesterday I uploaded a TikTok about this as well. I think the Secamus trial, but also generally the Ascendancy trials are currently not fun at all and poorly designed. For me, my opinion, right? There's people who love it, I guess, and they're okay. There's builds that cater very well to the trials, but I really do not enjoy that. Last 2-3 days ago, I tried also to do the last Ascendancy. I failed miserably, and I knew I would fail because it's just super RNG. And I don't know, man. I had less issues with the 3rd Ascendancy, but the 4th, I think it just takes so long, right? There's insane RNG in it where you have to choose the least poison, right? What debuff do I take? Then you go into the Ascendancy. Then you make it through, but don't you dare die to the boss, because if you die to one of the bosses, now I'm talking about Chaos Temple, then you have to repeat it again. And then you do this 3 times because you have 3 trophies to just fight the Trial Master, and if he kills you, you go again. And this is like, it's like double, triple, quadruple of punishment, which, you know, it should be challenging. Fully agree with this. Because it's like the completion of your build, and it's a trial in the end for a good reason, right? It should be challenging, but I think they overtuned it a little with the punishment there. It's not fun for people. Also annoying because I'm playing with friends and I gain so much XP when I fail. You lose so much XP, right? Hey, and Dara, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for the follow as well. Appreciate you. Oh, you get so much XP if you do the trials. That's what you're saying. Not if you die. Okay, gotcha. Did I click the Ascendancy, the Atlas passive point? I think I did, right? Yeah. We're good. Gain levels and get ahead of them? Okay, I see. Yeah. Sure, because there's so many monsters, right? Got it. Grant a random shrine buff? I love the shrine buffs. We'll take those. Hey, thank you so much for the GG, Alex. Thanks, man. I'm going to make this. You got it, dude. If you have questions or something, hit me up, man. I'll try my best to answer that. But I can really recommend you to use all the information sources that are out there, man. YouTube, the Mobalytics and stuff. Mobalytics have some very good guides in general on the game, not only build guides. Go for that, man. It's rough out here. You need all that. But that you do the Ascendancies together in there is not an option? I mean, they should not get they can partake in the XP then, right? I mean, I guess difficulty of the bosses might get harder. I mean, for the 4th Ascendancy, the only thing, I don't know your level, but what I can only recommend you, I guess, either you spend a diff or 2 on someone carrying you. That is what many people do, and you find this offer many times in the chat. Or if you guys do not do it together, then you have to get way higher in level and complete your build more and more on let's say gear and stuff, so that you're just too OP and you go in and whack everything very fast. It's the only recommendation you can do that I can give. Let's die at the beginning. Well, it sounds like you guys gotta get stronger in your builds and your gear. 2-3 days ago, I died after the boss died, and it didn't count the trial to be completed. I died to an explosion or whatever that happened. He was dead. It showed already. Boss defeated. And then I was teleported out. I wanted to cry, man. I wanted to cry. It's okay, though. We got it now. Level 67, being carried isn't appealing. Okay, but the 4th Ascendancy is for your 5th and 6th and 7th point, right? So you go for completion then. I guess, right? So this is what you're looking for, these 2 points or whatever in your whatever build. And you're probably still too low for that in terms of level also, because you need to run what? You need to run eye level 79 or 75 on that. There's still a lot of room to improve and get more damage and survivability there just by leveling up and getting more passive. 75 plus, yeah. I don't think I would recommend you to do that at this level, because I did it with 86 and I got turned upside down in the end for mainly by the bosses with all the debuffs and shit. I had less survivability, to be fair, also, but I needed that ascendancy to complete my build and have now doubled my defenses. But yeah, I did that with 86. Only have 79 buyers. Yeah, you need them for the last ascendancy. You anyway need that item level. You need the 10 floors if you go for second mass trial. And you need the 4 level or whatever it is for the Chaos Temple. So you're not making a mistake to get that last ascendancy going with this item, but I think it's right now it's just too high level for you. So rather invest this in napping, unlock some mechanics, unlock more passive points, buy some good gear, not necessarily expensive, buy some good gear on the market. And then once you are hitting around the level 80 something, you should do much better. Yeah. Yeah, and I get it. Carrying is not really appealing. I'm also not a fan of that. I accepted it after I got kicked my ass for 3-4 hours, right? And I said, you know what? Because someone else came in and said, hey, I'm at the final boss. I can let you partake in it. I said, you know what? Let's get it done. He refused to take anything for that. That was even more insane. So there's no Atlas point here? Wait, was this even the boss? No. No, that was a breach. Holy shit. Got a little confused here. Yeah, we can just hope that they make it for the next patch, they make it more fun and less punishing. Because I've not seen many people who say I really enjoy it right now and it's a fun mechanic or fun thing to run through. Of course, there's always the people who rage bait and say, oh, it's so easy, bro, get good and shit, you know, but that doesn't change the point. It's poorly designed. Your build just is optimized for that. That doesn't make it any better for the big majority of the people. And that is, I guess, at the end of the day where a game is optimizing for, right? Majority of the people. Oh shit, I might be dead because I fell down. Never mind. Ooh. Holy. The hell was that rubber band, dude? Gotta go. Good stuff, man. Hope to catch more streams. Hey, I appreciate you. Take good care and good luck with the ascendancy, and I'll see you out there, man. Thanks for the follow and the gifter there. And the share, I think, even myself. So yeah, I'm wondering how fun will it... Oh shit, I fell down again. How fun will the next boss will be for the eastern gates? The western one made me lose my mind with this freeze, dude. The Act 1 boss. Oh my god. I got one tapped every time I froze. And that was fun. I lost the whole level because I almost had the level done. This one actually, and I went back to 0 because I died that often. And you start to get mad, you know, and then you play worse and terrible. I guess it's in the middle here in the boss or what? There it is. There it is. Oh shit. Oh god. Alright. These guys can hit it very hard, man. Boom. Guess we go for... What is this? Magic. It's a bit going, Johnny. It's going very well, man. Trying to do a Wyvern build. That looks also very fun. I saw a clip on that yesterday. That guy fried the boss, dude. How's that going for you, man?
These are our supplies.
Hold on, I wanted to put this in here. Gemini bow. I'm not sure. I think it's Gemini crossbow, which is the better base, right? For... Oh no, 50% chance to fire an additional arrow. That's the good one. Yes, we need that. See how that goes. It's really good, just hard to keep power charges. Is that because though you still miss some points or ascendancy stuff, or is it the general nature of the build that makes it hard? Maybe there's a support gem for that or something that helps out with this, or a passive point in nature. Let's see. Never played the Wyvern actually. I mean, it's anyway my first time of playing the Druid, so... Let's see. I was thinking if I want to do another character this league. But yeah, I'm not sure, man. Not there yet. There is button later in the game, I see. Are you still in the campaign, or are you already in game? Oh, it's this again. Act 3. Oh yeah, I see. Okay. Well, yeah, then you got still some time to get that solved for your build, I guess. Spiders. Yeah, I had this as well. The mana problem picked up also around that time. And then got solved with the more passive points I put into the build, and then the ascendancy as well. So it's the nature, I guess, of making a build and going through the campaign. Not everything is already solved for you. It's just so awkward when you're standing in front of a boss or whatever, and then you cannot hit him. You just look in his eyes, dude, and be like, fuck. What am I doing now? Just I never played before. Druid is my first ever. I see. I went Lich Plant yesterday in hardcore. Hope I don't regret it. I don't think you will regret the plant in general. And I think Lich will also be fun to play. I don't think you will regret it. This is an Oracle Druid. Very fun. I enjoy the way. Low life build. Oh shoot. On hardcore, man? Holy. That's wild. Is that built then around not getting hit in general? Some good numbers. I have 4K energy shield. Yeah, I have 3.1 right now. Took some points out into that, or put some point into that yesterday as well. Can live log and have IC. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. I never played a Lich. Could be something that is interesting for the next character anyways. I was thinking about that. The fuck is that? Like the thing took a shit, man. Currently trying to unlock the eastern gate to then make it to the middle. So, but I think general plant is fun to play. Does a good bit of damage as well. So I don't think you will regret it. Survivability, you gotta lock down on that, or lock in on that, not lock down, lock in on that, and then you will be good. Damage is fine. Use Bone Storm on bosses? No, I don't. I use the Thrashing Vine on bosses. Thrashing Vine, and we on crit we cast Thunderstorm, and then the Power Sigil from my Charming Staff, just to get more damage in. Difficulty, we had this discussion earlier. The difficulty with the Thrashing Vine is that it doesn't hit the boss always, because it has delay and sometimes misses as well, especially if the boss moves. So the main damage comes from the Entangle here. But if the Thrashing Vine hits with 40k DPS, it obviously hits hard. Is that an ammo break? Yes. So we have the cast speed, we have the supported physical, we have considered casting, and then area damage. And then you have, is it here? Hold on. Thought I had a node up before that. Maybe that was during the leveling. Oh no, it was this one. The stun threshold. No. In the ascendancies, you go with basically crit all the time. That's why the cast on crit makes sense, right? And then here it's just that you can take nodes that are not there for others, right? So these nodes that are not there normally in the build, not visible for others, and you can nodes in the medium range that you don't need to connect to. So for example, I think I have to skill these actually. Power of Storm. Yeah, Power of Storm and this. I can connect, I can skill without going there. And this one, Cut to the Bone. Oh, this is where the break armor. Yeah, I spelled armor wrong. Break armor on critical hit. So this is the Cut to the Bone is where we bring the break armor on crit in. I knew there was a node, dude. So we take the Black Flame Covenant simply to get this radius as well, and then we can skill this without walking all the way up here. Same with these nodes here. Get this medium radius going. It's not. That's a nice part about the last ascendancy, and that's why I wanted it so bad, because we can then skill stuff additionally that we would normally not be able to skill, because we would not have the passive points to get there. So yeah, armor break only on crit, not on the Thrashing Vine. And then on the cast on crit, as I said, Thunderstorm, Shock, Efficiency, and Boundless Energy. And yeah, then we just spam Entangle. And as the mana buff, we have Mana Remnants, or because it's very mana hungry, we use Mana Remnants. And that's it. Oh shit. Boss time, I guess. Oh god, that was a big mistake. Alright, let's not get hit by this. Boom. to stun and break. I have to try it your way. Yeah, but this is, I mean, that's the Druid, right? That's the Oracle Druid. I mean, unless you get the cut to the bone, right? Unless you go up there and skill this anyway. I just don't have to use these. I mean, during the leveling build, I went through this all the way up because I didn't have the ascendancy. But this is basically where you have the armor break then from. Alright, that was not too bad actually.
Here we are.
Very nice.
Activate this tower.
Level 86 or 7.
The final gate is we should be able to find a fragment here.
Gurla. 87. Planned Oracle Druid. Just doing the eastern gate right now, and then try to get to the mid tower. I was looking into breach. No, not breach. The ritual first. Got distracted on the map and ran around like a maniac. So today I said we'll lock in and we go only for this. All right. Straight up there. Wait. Can I get in here? Since when did we join the No Hate Collective? I don't know, man. Oh, I didn't see that map. Since last stream? It's just brutally hot here, man, and I'm tired of sweating under the hat. Sitting here in my own sweat, dude. I guess we just go for this. We don't really need anything out of these maps other than progressing there.
Choose what you need. Go.
This we don't need ever. Is it going through yet? Minimum 2 days in a row now already? Yeah, that last stream, right? This is when we started this. I guess I don't have the tab for that. Cooking in your own kind of sweat. Kind of, yeah. Are you doing 3 yet? Hear me out. Lasco fan. Cheap, effective, a little noisy, but that's okay. Oh, Lasco fan. I mean, I have an AC. And but sometimes then the AC is too cold, then I turn it off, then I get warm again, you know. So I'm thinking about creating a druid, but I don't know if it's too transformation dependent. No, I mean the druid that I'm having is 0 transformation. I'm not even having a talisman, right? I cannot transform. Gorilla. So if you go for plant and you go for the oracle, then you don't have any transformation. Not at all. Not even during leveling. We're not using that shit. At all. And I don't mean shit in the bad way. Just we don't use it. Because wyvern builds and stuff can also be pretty good. So you can definitely build it around the plant stuff, for example. There's pretty good guides out there for that. And then you don't need the transformation as well. You just go for the oracle ascendancy. As always, start for everything. Alex. How's it going, man? I literally asked myself some seconds ago if you got lost because I haven't seen you some days in the stream now. Oh, you talk about Alex? Oh, Alex is living the life, man. Alex and I sending us each other clips and stuff, you know, and TikToks, learning language. Probably the wrong part of languages, but that's what we're doing. For sure. Finally weekend. Dude, are you guys excited for some World Cup matches or what? Gonna probably after stream. I mean, the next match for me starts in 2.5 hours. So that's probably where we end this stream. And then I'm watching the Canada game. And then the next game, I guess, for us will be in the morning, man. It's like 7 something. I'm not sure if I can watch that. Maybe I fall asleep watching the other game. Probably. Personally or not, I might watch it to the other one. One or the other game. You're not hyped? Damn. I don't know, man. I like the World Cup. It always has a very special atmosphere. And honestly, it's kind of fun to just be able to watch football every day. Or soccer for the Americans under us. Just having it on as a background entertainment, background noise. Even that is already fun. Of the World Cup, but not since incompetent idiot took it over from the other incompetent dude before. So nothing changed. $40K and $66K on the Thrashing Vine. Sheet damage. That is wild. Where's I don't have a shrine up. Where's this coming from? Holy hell. Beautiful. I also need to do the questline for the delirium stuff. See, this is the problem with this game, man. You look at the end game and you'll be like, oh, I should do this. Alright, then you start doing this. And then you'll be like, oh shit, I need to do this quest as well. I need to do this as well. And then you get distracted. You end up doing nothing. Because you just keep getting distracted, dude. Oh. Oh, I'm out of mana. Need to hit the man. Boom. I watched World Cup once. That was the final one, but don't ask me when and when, where. How many beers, he asked. I was a pretty innocent guy back then. I don't know, I enjoy the World Cup, man. It's always fun. Select to end the delirium encounter, not said. I guess I don't need that, right? Back when I still had alcohol allergies. Wait, actual allergies, or you just didn't want it? I got rash and itch. Damn, bro. Sounds terrible.
These are our supplies. Of course.
How did you overcome that? If you say it's not there anymore. What a old school banger, dude. My blood is filled with alcohol now. Damn. Bro said, I'm getting immune to this shit. Don't worry. You just fill it up. Summoning circles. I guess we can go 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, this is faster. Dude, we had barbecue today, man. That was so good, dude. Bought a grill. It's just very good. It's probably my favorite thing to do, man. Put meat on the grill and eat it. Bro, I'm loving this build. It's so good, right? It's really fun. It's really fun. First German game Sunday 7. What the fuck is this? So neither stream that day or watching the game, or either or. Brother, what are you talking about? All the games for me are in the middle of the night. Almost. Or early in the morning. Bro says fuck my life, dude. Or World Cup stream, right? Just have it on the side and just... I mean, you cannot show it, obviously, but just have it on the side and go crazy when someone shoots a goal. Level 91 at the moment, everything dies with ease. Hell yeah. You invested a lot of money in your gear as well, or no? I think the only thing where this build, I wouldn't say struggles, but definitely is weaker compared to the mapping content is with bosses. It's like, because the Thrashing Vine, the way that I have it at least, the Thrashing Vine is not always hitting, so you kinda see longer boss durations than with these other OP bossing builds, obviously, but that's okay. Not an extreme amount. Yeah, the next thing that I want to buy is a good staff with +7 to all spells. That will cost me 5 to 6, if not more divines. Then we're looking into maybe an amulet. Obviously, I would love to have a headhunter, dude, but buying one, nope. Finding one, maybe. Do co-op World Cup stream then? Holy. This will be hilarious. Yeah, dude. 3 out of me in Germany, though. Sit there, drinking beer. Watching the game. Nobody sees this, and we go crazy. Imagine. Shit, he got me. But if they're not moving that much, then, you know, as you said, with ease, no problem at all. I mean, not that this was a problem, right? But I'm also not running fully juice whatever maps, just because I just want to go through to the gate. I guess we'll do this. I don't know. Nah, I'm not going to Europe this year. No further Europe, unless I have to for work. No further Europe trip.
Quickly.
Oh, this is probably good for Biggie, man. He's playing projectile shit. I'm not sure it's poison, but I guess I keep that for him. Next map is... I smell Asia trip again this year. I'm planning to go, but that's for football. I'm going to Thailand soon. And in 2 weeks we go to the Maldives. Nothing further yet planned. We're actually looking into Australia. For the end of the year, maybe. Something like that. Hell no. Hell no, he says. Land of the giant spiders? Bro, you got me fucked up if you think that I'm staying anywhere close to any of these spiders, dude. When I see a giant spider, the huntsman spider or whatever this shit is called, I'm out, dude. Either I burn this whole place down or I'm gone. Kilometers far away from that shit. No way. But yeah, we wanna see that at least once, you know. We will probably never get closer to Australia than we're right now, so it would be a waste of an opportunity while we're living here in Asia right now to not go. I'm too scared to go to Australia right now. Why? What's going on in Australia that you don't want to go? I've been having a hard time finding Druid build. Not too many good build ideas. Man, I don't know, man. This is JD. This is a plant build. Many people are playing it. I think Rexantarax made it popular. Plant Oracle Druid. And I guess there's a Shapeshifter build, right? There's a bear build. People play Wyvern as well. This one is fun. I like it. It's my favorite class. Let's see. Yeah, dude, I love the Oracle Ascendancy, honestly. It's probably one of the best. Like bear druids. I've seen a fun build where the guy was just running around stomping everything. That looked hella fun. Okay. Have you heard about the build integration into PoE? Yeah, that's this, no? That's what the lines about that are. But I still want to go to New Zealand again. The racism is too scary for me as Asian. Oh shit, is there crazy stuff going on or what? I didn't know that. I didn't know that they have these issues. Unique jewelry? Oh, we might need that, eh? Nothing better. I mean, 3 exalts. Yo, JD, thank you so much. Suggestion for a good beer build? No, I only have seen this. I've seen this this clip myself. I would probably just go for Mobalytics and or Maxroll and just search there what's going on and what these guys have there. Watch a video on the build, and then pick whatever you like out of it, dude. Let's go for the jewelry, man. I don't know. I don't know, a few things about on TikTok recently, and victims were. I mean, honestly, bro, I would not trust social media on any of this shit, dude. Especially not on politics and shit. It's all framed and shit. I think we should be okay. Oh no. Who's doing this? Oh, this guy. I'm like, who the hell is doing this? Taking the whips out, dude. Smack his ass. I brought in articles too. I have not read anything about that. I guess I'm not reading enough news for that. Utility belt? Oh, dude. I got excited for a second, dude. Got excited for a second. Pain.
The past continues to haunt the present.
I thought we'd get the headhunter, dude. I gotta go, but I will watch you for the next live. Are you on Twitch? Yes. Same name. Cynthia_TV. Usually don't use guide, but I might. I mean, you can also pick whatever you... Oh shit, I messed up the delirium. Anyway, you can also pick out of the guide what you prefer, right? And then go for your own stuff. Deviate. But rather than Australia, I prefer New Zealand. I prefer to see more cows and sheep than those giant spiders. Yeah, you definitely make it very interesting to me now to go to Australia, dude. Keep going talking about the spiders and all the deadly stuff that is running around in Australia, surely. New Zealand, I also always wanted to go, man. I need to check how far it is from here, though. I guess it's kind of difficult to get into it as well, right? Visa-wise. I think once you ever had a visa, it should be easy, no? I mean, I never had a New Zealand visa, right? And I wouldn't say so, because people policies are changing, right? I mean, look at the US. They just change things mostly. Oh shit, I'm fucked. Mostly every day, it feels like, right? So I think the visa topic is never really easy for some countries. Depends on your passport, of course. I think with the German passport, we're not that bad. Yeah. You haven't been to New Zealand? No, I have not, dude. You go to New Zealand then? It's a little further away, right? How long does the flight take from here? Hold on, let me check. Whatever, where do you go? Queenstown, Auckland? I guess we go Auckland. 17 hours with one stop. Hell no, dude. Christchurch? 20 hours? Absolutely not, bro. Absolutely the fuck not, dude. Am I doing that? Don't do? No, don't do direct flight. I'll need to look into this more, dude. I think Australia is kind of locked in because the wife wants to go. So we'll do that mostly for now. But I'm staying here for a year or two more, so another vacation surely comes. You landed in Auckland first? Come here, my tributes. You get sacrificed. Anything good here, man? This is crap. Oh, what am I seeing here? A belt? Surely, right? Surely. Don't get me excited, man. Gotta do the tributes all, dude. The rituals. The north, then, dude. If I would go to New Zealand, then definitely would do a round trip as well. Like, there's no sense in just going to one spot and stay there, right? It's like a once in a lifetime thing. You go there. Oh shit. Oh shit. I didn't mean to press that. Oh god. Let's lock in, dude. Hold on. I'll be locked in for a second. Alright. Of course. Wastegate heavy belt. Well, not supposed to be. A little reroll. Sneaky reroll. Another humble farmer. How's it going, Jedi? Absolutely. You should give the totem build a try if you do an oracle. It's actually insane. Is it? I've not looked into that. I'm actually looking for a second character for this league. So that could be fun, yeah. The fuck? Is that really that expensive? No way, right? No, it's all bad data. I don't know, man. We do this. I was lucky because I went there. I joined my friend's big family, so most of accommodations were paid by them. Yeah, I'd say that. It's probably insanely expensive in New Zealand. What did I pick up, bro? What the hell are we doing here? Okay. Is this the boss already? No. It's just a shrine. To be exact, they own the hotels. Holy. Bro was hanging out with the high society of New Zealand. Surely I'm not dying to this exploding. My only beef with the plant build, it's too easy. It's like a 1 maximum 2 button builder, right? Maybe 3 if you want to go crazy on a boss. I mean, I do like that, dude. Same nationality as you. Ah. Then you should definitely go off more often, right? If you have no accommodation issue there. Just go there and hang with their friends. Squeezy, thank you so much. No, I do like this. You have another character? Yeah. You have another build going on for you if you say it's too easy, or you're still not. Superior Desolate Crossbow. Picking up all the white items, dude. Boss time. Holy. Let's not get hit by this. Anyway, you are late tonight? Yeah, I've been starting at 9 p.m. my time because usually Fridays I would love to stream, but Fridays are also the days where we got family stuff going on and everybody comes home late. So,
these are our supplies.
You know, once everybody is in bed, then we get going.
Of course. Yes.
It goes straight into here.
I will make use of this.
How about that? Could craft on that, but I don't know nothing about crossbows. So I guess we
Gold is useless to me. Take it.
The Stress Relief Day. Kinda, yes. Oh, there's sports and shit going on, practices to organize, and traffic is insane, takes ages, so that's why I mainly shifted to weekend streams, right? Pulled my calf muscle doing practice today, man. That was painful. I mean, it's not really insanely painful, but it's just annoying because it restricts me from jumping now. So I cannot jump really for the next 2-3 weeks until this is better. Holy, we need movement speed like that, dude, in the game. Imagine me working right now. I'll be in hell. Mass demonstration looks scary. Wait, where you are at? People demonstrated or what? Damn. Gotta stay safe out there, man. Road closures everywhere. Holy.
To regret your intrusion here.
Get the whips out, dude. He loves it. Surely this doesn't explode anymore, right? Lucky for me to be a stay-at-home guy. Imagine you get caught up in this and then they lock the road and you cannot go home, man. And then things go crazy and protests escalate. People throw rocks and shit, dude. Yep. Maybe like, bro, I just want to get groceries, man. The hell? Getting caught up in the war zone, dude, right away. Running out of maps, man. It's 2 little map drops.
Old wolf, speak. This is all we have. I will make use. Go.
Pain. Buying groceries is fine, but you can't get it home. That's right. Oh wait, need to put something on that shit. I don't know. Let's go run this. We're not reading through all that, man. Just run the map. And either we make it or not. A lot of shit going on there, though. Hold on, I had 3 points again. Where's the... like, hold on. Waypoint. Oh, waystones. I don't know why it's that waypoint. So I have this already. This one will be good. Shit. How fast can I get there? I guess summoning circles. I mean, I guess I could go down there. So I have all the waystone things already that I can reach right now. Okay. Let's go for shrines. Being stuck in office? Yikes, dude. Imagine. Oh, nice. We love being frozen. Taking an essence. Oh, it's just letting everything explode, man. Oh shit, I didn't see that this is a rare. Or elite, better said. Not so bad so far. But yeah, you're absolutely right. Alex. That's my main concern always when it starts raining over here, dude. Because people completely forget how to... Oh, shit. Completely forget how to drive the car, and then traffic is just completely falling apart. And that's always the worst when I realize it's starting to rain. I make sure that they get the fuck home, man. Shit, I got enfeeble on me. Wait, this done already? No way, right? Oh, it's done. Oh no! Oh shit! There's another one. almost stood in the middle of everything. Every time the rain starts, traffic starts too. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh my god! How did I get out there? Oh, is it done? Temple Mall. Oh, we can hit it again. Beautiful. The Atlas point already is worth it. 15% chance, by the way. Is this our lucky day, man? Is this crazy? Alt Grim Pillar, it's super OP. Damn. And is it expensive as well or no? Because that's what I find. Many people say this build is so OP and whatever, and then you're in the mirror class of spending everything, you know, for your gear to get it into that stage. It's always a criteria for a build to pick. Like if it's only good because you buy all this super expensive shit, then it's a little bit difficult, right? Damn, look at this. Nothing worth paying. Well, here we have it again with the uniques, man. Energy shield 48. Oh, that's more than I have. Oh, maximum. Hold on. Yeah, that's more than I have. 28 increased armor. That's pain. We don't need that. The longer it rains, the crazier will be the traffic. I mean, roads are starting to flood, right? And shit. Absolutely. That's what many people, especially in Europe, cannot fathom. Over here, dude, the roads are just flooding. Like, it's mostly not an issue, especially in Germany, right? It rains and rains and rains, and we don't have these heavy rains anyway, like this insane heavy rains, like here, where the road is just flooded completely and you cannot make a move at all. You just cannot take the road. It's just the case. And many people don't understand that or don't know that because it's not a problem over there, dude. Hold on, I gotta lock in to not die. Shit, we got a ritual. This is the one that gives us the headhunter, by the way. I'm calling it now. Oh, we can go to the abyssal depth. Let's do that. Traveling in Europe is nothing compared to Southeast Asia. That's true. That is absolutely true. Living here now, I can confirm that. That's why I always start smiling when somebody says in Europe or in the Western world in general, oh, traffic was bad today. I say, oh, okay. Tell me more, bro. Tell me more how bad the traffic was when you stood 50 minutes in a stop and go. Tell me how bad it was. We got home 10 minutes later than usual. And there's me, dude, sitting in traffic for an hour, just nothing moves. Especially talking about flooding, when 1 centimeter flooding is a real flood in Europe. It's just a bottle for us. Well, you're not wrong. You're not wrong with this. Yeah, I mean, question is that a good or a bad thing, right? I think it's actually quite bad that we're so tuned by this now that 1 centimeter flooding is nothing, but it should not be that way, right? Like, there should be proper drainage, and the natural flow of the water should be respected by the town and city planning, so that it can all go away fast. Oh my god.
Finds us all.
All right. Absolutely not worth it. Love it. Loving that. Well, so we picked up this just to have something. No belt. I'm crying. Always change will upgrade the item to a random unique of the same item class. Alright, we need that. Now we need a heavy belt normal base. Put an ARP of Chens on this. Get the headhunter for sure. I was really laughing when I read an article that's flooding in the US. They were panicking. It was just like 2 centimeters. 5 centimeters flooded. I mean, yeah. It's not a thing over there, man. Oh god. Don't burn me down like that, bro. Oh, do I continue the ritual? I mean, I didn't see a bell, so not really, I guess, yeah. Buongiorno, principessa. Is that what you want to hear or what? Add it. Add it to the queue.
Is what you need.
I got you, boy. I got you, bro. I got that going in a second for you. Got that going in a second. Alright, this is all crap.
What is it?
Song before this reminds me of that song. Oh,
As
the
expected.
rivers flow in you.
As expected. our supplies.
Let's try. Can I get a normal heavy belt? It's probably insanely expensive, right? 70? I mean, not really. I don't know if I have that many orb of transmutations, though. Trade filters. Exalted orbs. 20? Brother. What a... Okay, I don't have that many right now that I want to spend on this, at least. Oh, I didn't finish the map. Hold on. Didn't click the thing.
Go now to your eternal slumber.
That would have been awkward, dude. Always click the thing, man. All right. Here it is, Alex. What's the game compared to Diablo? It's gotta be careful how I phrase this. So I think the game is much more sophisticated and complex. It is definitely not made for people who just want to jump on the game and want to get immediate dopamine going, you know, and just loot uniques or legendaries or whatever, like in Diablo. It's a long-term investment game where you have to, you know, build your build up first, and then if you respec, then you have to spend gold for it, and you have to think through things more and know what you're doing. So it's definitely more grindy in this sense, and things take longer, but it's very fun for people who enjoy the grind and, you know, they like to play ARPGs. This is probably the pinnacle of the game, and mixing this up with, for example, seasonal content of Diablo or last Epoch or something, is where it's at for me right now, dude. Best way to describe it would be D4 is for casual players and PoE is for infested players. Yeah, I guess it caters definitely more to that, yeah. That makes sense, yeah. It's designed to cater more for the casual players, and PoE is very, very much designed to satisfy more dedicated gamers, I guess. Which doesn't mean that someone who enjoys Diablo 4 cannot play this game, and vice versa, right? Like, I enjoy both of the games, but you have to know what you get into, right? If you're going in with the expectation, I get my build going in the next 2 hours, and by the end of the day, I will be running maps or endgame content. It's probably not going to happen. You have to go through the campaign all the time. Every time you build a new character, the campaign cannot be skipped in this game. And then once your build really comes together and you get kind of OP, that also takes some time, depending on the build, of course. Yeah. True, I love both games for what they both offer. That's different. Yeah, absolutely. It's a very, very different game at the end of the day. Two different worlds. Waiting for people from TikTok to go here and mock me. That's why I laughed in the beginning, because people get so riled up over opinions, man. It's crazy. I can tell you, if I would put a snippet of this discussion what we're now having on my TikTok, there will be people 100% disagreeing with me, indirectly insult me, telling me get good for no reason, you know? It's crazy how riled up people get over a game. And then they fight each other in the comments, dude. It's wild. It's wild. But it's the same on Instagram. Instagram is the same. You put a short on Instagram or a reel on Instagram, same. I don't know, man. It's wild. What class are you playing, Broken? Yo, Jamie. Thank you so much for the follow, dude. How dare you to have an opinion that I disagree with? I mean, yeah. That's literally the thing. And be my guest if you disagree. I'm happy to talk about it with you, and you know, we don't have to agree on an opinion, especially. We don't have to. Playing Facebreaker Warrior, how's that going for you, man? I feel like melee in this game is always very challenging. I want to try out to do the plant build after my first completion of the story. You should, Jamie. You will enjoy it, man. It's fun. It's a very fun build, and it's kind of relaxing to play as well. My Thor hammer is ready too. Oh shit! Alex is preparing for the war to come. Well, let's hope it's not happening. I guess. Gemini crossbow. No, you have to agree with me or else. Yeah. Okay. That's right. That's right. I was thinking about making a warrior build actually before this league. I was looking into builds already and was thinking, you know, how can I make this fun for me? But then I realized things like the Secamus trial and stuff as a melee, crazy. Is it just this game is 10 out of 10. Can't wait for release. It's a lot of fun for sure, man. But you gotta grind. Jamie, I'm not laughing about you, but I love about this question because yes, it is a more a 1 or 2 button build, right? So we use mainly Entangle. The Entangle will benefit from thunderstorms that are being casted on critical. We basically, because of the ascendancy, always crit. I'm saying it basically because there's rolls, but we have a super high crit chance, and if we do not crit, then we roll again. So it will be basically always critical. And then the thunderstorms is being casted over the Entangle, which does the crits for us. And then we have the power sigil of power only for buffing. So that is the second button, you want to say. That comes from a chiming staff. And the last skill is the thrashing vines that I only use on bosses or elites. Because it's a stationary attack, right? It puts out these vines up and they hit the boss then. And if the boss moves around, then it's all gone. Whereas this is an AoE and has more range, of course. And that's why it appears to be, or it feels like a 1-button build. Technically it's 3. But yeah, that's it. It's not fully released. No, Alex, it's 0.05. No, 0.5. Not 0.05. 0.5. It's supposed to come out end of the year. I'm wondering what they will add still to the game that makes it then to the release and that changes this compared to what it is right now. Of course, the new mechanics, but that's then league content, right? I really hope, I mean, that they do something to the campaign as well. Some more changes, because I think they took a right direction with taking out some content out of Act 3 or 4, I guess. I think 3 it was. Right, so now I have the threshing vines up, they're beating the boss up, and they kill him. But it only works if it's like stationary. You can do trials with my build because it has ranged melee attacks. Oh, I see. Okay, well that is then fine, yeah. I guess he anyway could do the Chaos Temple always. But yeah. Wow, so you're saying is that you're cheating? Huh? Because I'm using the 1-button build? Yes. You got me. Does this come down to millimeters or something? Oh, 0.5? And software development means we're halfway there, right? 1.0 would be the release. As the video game is the software, that's where it comes from.
Speak.
A good day, man. I know you were kidding, Squeezka. Don't worry. I can smell a troll when it's there, dude. Have a good day, man. Same to you, dude. Same to you. Thanks for stopping by. I don't think it's cheating. I'd rather only have one click. Yeah, yeah. No, that's for sure. It's for sure. It's for sure fun. Loads an additional bolt. Surely nothing worth. No results found. I wish they would not put in the max values for this. 5 exalts. I don't know. We can put it in for 3 or 2.
Can I help?
Just to get some money. Let's make it 3.
Is that a good price for that?
Chaos Trials has always been how melee gets their ascendancy. Thank you so much for the follow, Squishka. See, while people talking about the game, I'm talking about the version itself. I mean, you're just on a different level, Alex, man. You're just on a different level, dude. We knew that. Curious question, what supports you running for the Entangle? We run the rapid casting, we run the accelerated growth, branching fissures, and heft. You will need, in the end game, you will need the mana remnants. Because this is super hungry, mana hungry, I guess. Super mana intense. I don't know, man. 25% shrine buffs are reapplied when entering the boss arena. 25 chance buffs are instead are applied to the boss when activated, granting an additional reward. Surely, I'm fighting a boss? Yeah, absolutely. Wait. Why is it locked? Oh, it's not locked. I'm just stupid. You know me, this game is not for me. I know, dude. Are you gonna using the reaping staff? No, I'm using the chiming staff, and right now in my main hand I'm using a wand because it has +4 to physical spell levels. Running that same build. Let's go, big boy. A knower. We got a knower, a fellow gardener here, dude. And then in my offhand, I have the chiming staff because of the sigil of power. Sometimes I miss watching Minecraft. I never really played Minecraft, dude. I got so angry when I played it once because I lost all my shit in a cave and couldn't get it back. So I'm not playing this game again. I'm wondering if I should get... I should probably finish this level first before I fight this boss so I don't lose the progress on that. We're doing that. In case I die. Put a socket in gloves and put cast on speed rune. Wait, which rune is that? Hold on. I guess you cannot search for that. I guess it's one of these purple ones, right? Played Reaping Staff because it can roll 5 ranks to physical and its inherent skill is strong. Oh shit. Hold on. You mine, you craft, you build. Not just like Minecraft, I'm talking about Minecraft. Minecraft. Can I give you one? I'm not sure. Can I even... I mean, I can purchase it, no problem. I guess, but... Hold on. I don't know why I didn't do that before, dude. What is the name of the rune? Hold on. Probably Google knows anyways, right? PoE2 rune gloves Cast speed. Starts with Fen. Fen. Rune of spinning, draining, and agony. I guess, is it a currency exchange? Hold on.
What's new?
Ah, there you go. 8% cast speed. Alright, how much is this? It's probably nasty, dude. 6! Lock in, dude.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Cheap, man. Cheap AF. Let's go.
Hey,
Bro's coming in with the golden tips here, man. Let's go. Thank you.
Chad.
Is chiming and reaping staff. It's a strong combo. Damn, that's crazy. I mean, if I could get a reaping staff plus 7 to all spell skills, I wouldn't mind using that instead of and have the chiming in the backhand. And then the second set, just pull it out whenever I cast the power sigil. I was looking into the Gothic 1 remake, dude. Anyone played that? Is that fun? Or is it just nostalgia that gets crushed by the reality then? I remember that I owned the game, Gothic. I owned the game, and I was very, 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 very long not able to play it because my PC couldn't handle it, and I didn't realize that. It was pain, dude. Hey Alex, thank you so much for sharing the live, dude. Oh shit. Oh, where is it? Oh, I'm getting shot from the other side. Is that? Oh, there it is. Hold on, give me this. White belt. We need that unique utility belt drop, man. Say with the chiming step, don't go reaping. How do reaping step build that screen nuke with every attack? Damn. Me sharing what? No, playing. I was asking if someone played Gothic 1 the remake.
Ancient secrets laid bare.
Grip of Winter. I think I had that already, that belt, I think. I think I owned that once.
I need more time for that.
Maybe I used that during the campaign or something. I had a unique belt for most of the time also. Oh shit, I'm getting hammered, dude. Yo, Amber, thank you so much for the follow. I guess we open the strongbox, why not, right? All your ascendancy points? Yes, I got that on Wednesday. I got the last one. Pain, man. Ascendancy trials.
Wiles take ya.
It's the beauty of the Oracle build, where you can then spec notables or skill notables without having them connected. If you have another notable in medium range, it's beautiful. This gave this build such a boost again. So we're going to try this. I'm currently running a Whirling Assault Monk, which is insane. I've seen many good things about the monk. Yeah, shouldn't be running out of mana. No, that's right, but I have not yet all mana stuff spec'd here, right? This is what I'm missing, the 3 points. This is where the points go in next. I wish, that's why I want to go to the middle tower to get this passive point, right? Because someone sacrificed his character. I got busy with the other quest lines first. And then I also need this here. Well, the next points go into the mana stuff because it's indirectly damage, right? You know, the drill is pretty late here, so if you don't see any text from me, then you know. Alex, it was a pleasure talking with you today, man. Take good care of yourself, bro. And have a very good night. Thanks for stopping by. I'll make sure I send you some funny TikTok soon again. Longest chat in a while. Sure, man. Sitting at almost 100k hideout DPS on my plant druid. Fun build. That is insane. You have been spending a lot of money on your build then, eh? On the gear. You running headhunter and shit already? I'm running at 25 in Tangle, dude. And 21 actually. At the moment. But I'm missing a lot of damage points as well. Please, no. I need that charm that I cannot be frozen. Oh, it's this guy here, dude. I was wondering what the fuck is doing so much damage. So yeah, once this is fixed, once this mana problem is less, I mean, it's not as bad as it feels, as it seems. Because at the end of the day, we recover also very fast. But once this is fixed, then the damage will get higher also indirectly. Boom. Dominus Grasp. Headhunter, Ul Nitol, plus good staff. Holy shit. You found the Headhunter or you bought it? Need to run some rituals for that, I guess. Maybe get it through Breach. I don't know if it has the highest probability, which mechanic actually. Yo, Jose, how's it going, man? Grimpilla and Entangle Orca is God tier. Resin, how's it going, man? Plant Daddy build, yes. Got the Plant Daddy going. It's probably one of the most fun builds I've played in this game. Just simply because it's so simple. And it doesn't require much to get going. Martial Artist Monk right now, I'm loving it. 2-6 maps kicking my ass right now though. I heard many good things about the Monk. People really seem to like it too. Giga Chat friends told me one earlier. For the low. Insanely lucky on drop. Crafted staff pretty easy. I have one chiming staff actually where I missed the +3 or sorry +6 or whatever on the staff, which I would like to get. So I was checking. I'll check later. Craft of Exile to see how I could get that on top. Probably random chaos. Spam and then get that and then lock down all the other stats. Because it's a chiming +19 power sigil staff and has some good other prefixes already. Alex, thank you so much for the heart me, man. Okay, bro, are we good? long belt.
Nature doesn't forget.
Holy! Jamie, thank you so much. How can I get more waystones to drop? I need higher ones, but I only have like one more T6 to use. I mean, one thing that you can do is if you buy higher ones from the market, and you have one the first time, after that Doriani will sell you only this -1, right? So if you buy a 15 map, then it will only sell you 14 maps. Can do this, and then through the Atlas, I guess, right? So there's many there's many so if you go for the waystone stuff, then you will have here more waystones for map bosses. You will have here more waystones, increased quantity of waystones. Jamie, thank you so much for the heart. And then some 50% increased rarity waystones found. True, but the issue is I can't beat tier 7, so I can sell me tier 6. I guess then the only thing is yeah, the passive tree. The Atlas, not passive, the Atlas. Thank you, guys. It's very kind of you. Thanks so much, Jamie. All right, mana we need. Boom. Desecrated roll. Buy a base 6 or 7 staff with added damage prefix. Add crit chance to it, and hopefully hope for suffix roll on desecrated roll. Well, I need to make a screenshot of that shit. Tried Spirit Walker? I have not. It looks so fun. I would love to. But usually it is like this. That if I find a build that is this OP and I want to try it, everybody has the tension on it already. They know it's broken. And they're gonna nerf the shit out of it. Come now, I've just found you but enjoying the stream. I appreciate that, Jamie. So I know they will nerf it, and I feel like it can happen any day, so I didn't even bother going with it. It's like so overhyped that they will definitely do something about it. Cannot be intended that you just one-shot the endgame bosses, right? Watch X the Farmer vid of crafting staff. Super easy, a little outdated, but still works. Okay, hold on. I'll quickly pull that up. There you go. Got it. Best way to craft endgame caster weapons. Oh, we shall do that, man. I need that +7 though. I have a +6 with the wand and the focus. I need the +7 though. So they changed desecrated mods to items. I guess you can force it with the omen, right? With the omens. I need more mana. Can build a very solid set for 3 to 7 divs. Awesome. Well, speaking of a div, let's go. What a timing. It's also a rune that gives you plus to 1 skill. Yeah, I've seen that. I wanted to put that actually. I will put that probably. You can put that on the second slot, right? Of a staff. You can Val Orbit, I think, and you can get a second slot. I wanted to do that as well. Or I just put it on this, because the spell damage doesn't mean anything, right? We can just go for a full +1. I need to figure out what the name of that is, though. Did I click the thing? Map complete? Yeah. Alright, that's div number 7, I guess.
Go on. Choose what you need.
Alright, we're gonna sell all this, I guess. All the uniques are probably worth nothing. Nope. No resistances.
A
Nope.
useful trade.
This is crap. I had that earlier. What about this? Bop, bop. Nope. As usual. Fire resistance, huh?
I will make use of this.
Staff comes with 2 slots. Oh, they come with 2 slots. Add the +1 rune, and then the adds the fire damage with all elementals. All right, I'm gonna watch that video probably tomorrow morning or after stream, and then I'm gonna spend a shit ton of money on crafting. We will be good. Hold on. Did that say 2 exalts? No, regal orbs.
I will make
Gone.
use of this.
Oh shit. There's a lot of rest on this, dude. And we got, what, 2 prefixes still open? Maybe craft on that a little, eh?
Time is of the essence.
Can get some funny out of it. Drifting into bed right now, as long as you aren't buying open lights. Open of lights? Wait, what is that? Omen of lights. That's what you're saying. Omen of lights, not open.
Have an
Hold
order?
on. Omen of lights. There he is. Open annulment will remove only desecrated modifiers. Surely they're cheap, right? 2 6 divines. Holy. Yeah, reroll a shitty desecrated mod. Yeah.
Yes.
Is this the one? Yeah. Adds fire damage to attacks. Increased lightning damage. Well, pain. Well, I guess there's nothing really. We want that. On anything like cast speed or something on top of this, that would be good. The resistances are nice though. But it's probably not really worth anything. Let's take maybe this out. Let's check for the resistances only. Like 2 exalts. We're strapped on dollars, buy a 6 base with tier 1 mana, then can pull it off. For the mana regen, you mean? Tier 1 mana regen? Put that up for maybe 2 exalts, I guess.
Someone is bound to buy that.
It's a little gambling because you have to slam exalts 2 or 3 mods. You can guarantee 4 good mods.
Yes. This is all we have. Gold is
Alright,
useless
I will
to
watch
me.
that video for sure later on, and then I make a plan how I want to do this, approach this. It's gonna be sold. I need to buy the other stash tabs actually for all this shit that I cannot put in.
Go on. This is all we have.
When you buy a staff, a lot of bases will have +6 levels and have a tier 1 and tier 2 mana roll.
Gold is useless to me.
So, let's see. Staff. We need the level spell or leveled fist spell. right? And we want minimum 7. Oh wait, it needs to be count. It needs to be 1. All right. So, and then we can add a stat group and can say mana. What is the tier 1 though of mana is the question, right? What is the range? Make sure the item type is magic. Okay. 8 divine. Holy. Gonna be like 300, but it's irrelevant. All right. 8 divines. That's what you pull for that. 8 divines is what we're talking. Look at 6 base staffs. 40 exalts. Ideally, we have a chiming staff too, right? That would be ideally. They're cheap, hell yeah, but +6 I have already, right? So I have 4 here and I have 2 here. So the next damage boost would really come from the +7. Look for a 6 with percentage added damage or high spell damage. I didn't even think about that, dude. You can actually go for the magic items and just roll the remaining shit onto it. Hold on, I need to change that actually. I need to say 2. No, there's no results on this. So if I take this out, there's no... Okay. Okay, this is not there. 1. 200. Unless you really want to go for a 7 base, then you spend the money. Like a 6 base with 120 spell damage. 10 divines. Okay, if we go for that base, it's 10 divines. It's all 10 divines. 120. 2 divines. I mean, 7 would be really good, man. Not gonna lie about that, but it's like 25. 25 divines. Brother. I mean, then I can anyway go for that, dude. We talk 25, then I just go for this shit. Say both. 5 divines, right? Then gotta keep in mind crafting is still deterministic, so you might not get the best rolls. Yeah, I know. I mean, I could just go for that, right? 7 to all. Gain mana per kill. Big mana. Increase spell damage. 7 divines. There you go. And I think I can put another socket onto this, right? Ideally, we get some cast speed as well, but I don't think that will be possible. It's like 40 divine. 200 divine. Holy. Still trying to work with the store thing out. Jamie, I think the biggest hint I can give to you is use these filters for the stats with count, and then group your preferred stats that you want to have on the item. Group them up, right? So here, for example, I say I want to have level of spell skills and fist spells. Either or is fine for me, right? If you have some equivalent stuff, then use that. And then you say with the number here, you just say, if you put it to count, one of this has to be fulfilled, either or. right? And then you can here then I put more spell damage. Here I say now both mana and spell damage needs to be on. Actually, I need to add here spell fizz damage as well. All right, so 2 out of these criteria have to be fulfilled. Technically, probably I would remove that here and would put that probably somewhere here. Say mana, explicit max mana, and then say again 300. And with this number, you indicate then how many of these conditions have to be fulfilled. And then you filter it up and prioritize basically what can improve your build now. And you get some very, especially after leveling or during campaigning, you get some very cheap stuff there for 1x alls or whatever, and which gives you insane damage boosts. Get crafting, you can guarantee crit chance, cast speed, spell skills, and usually a damage modifier. Then you roll your desecrated mod and hope for the other mod between crit and cast speed. Then you can slam exalts. Okay, I will for sure, that's what I do. For sure we'll check the video out. And we'll get into this tomorrow. Thanks so much, Ian, man. Appreciate that, dude. Oh, I'm playing solo, Morris. Or Nick, sorry, Nick. Beat his ass? We're beating. We're beating. All right. I mean, this doesn't look so bad either, right? Like, it's +7, huge spell damage. The only thing, huge mana. I mean, what would be even better for mana is the mana regen, right? But then it gets really, oh no, or efficiency, mana efficiency. Then it gets insanely. Then we're getting into, oh, it's actually 15 only. Why is that? Cast speed, spell damage, that's huge actually. 15 diffs. It's not that bad. All right, we are going to continue for the boss. Now I've finished this level. Chilled ground. Eat dinner. Put 2% mana on kill on gems for passive tree. That makes sense, yeah. No, I would not put mana on kill. I would rather go for mana regen or mana efficiency, something like that. Mana cost efficiency, that would be interesting. That's why it was not. But we don't find really any of that. So going for mana might not be stupid actually. Like going for tier 1 mana. Can we go for the all three? No. And then, as you said, put that in a jewel or something. Look at this, dude. This has even +8, 75 divines, dude. The hell? Alright, enough of that. I'm checking that out tomorrow for sure, the video. Alright, let's fight this boss here. Monster modifiers, upgrade map boss to powerful map bosses, and runic monsters markers. I don't know what to choose here, man. Once you start to craft, it's hard to just buy items again. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. That's definitely one of the gaps that I still have knowledge-wise. Like all this crafting stuff, how it gets together. I know with Craft of Exile you can fix a lot of this gap, but it's also so intimidating, right? You spend so much money on stuff. Oh, let's go for that, I guess. Alright, ideally we're not dying to this. Yesterday I had a lot of issues with the Act 1 boss, dude. That was crazy. On the Western Tower. Because they copied the Act 1 boss. And it got frozen. I guess I need to... If this happens again, I just buy the charm that I cannot be frozen. And then we're good. That shouldn't happen though. I got way more damage since yesterday after I upgraded some stuff. Any one of you playing the new PoE 1 League then that is coming out? Or you guys locked in on PoE 2 only? I'm yet undecided on that. I love my Righteous Fire build that I did on PoE 1. It could be actually fun to return to it because I understand so much more of PoE in general now. They're kind of similar but different, right? Can't get frozen if you don't get hit. That is fair. That is fair. That is absolutely fair. Just don't get hit, man. And the boss also cannot kill me if I kill him before, right? So that is, with these two tips, we will be successful for sure. Nothing to worry about then. Just kill him faster. Shit. Gotta go to the boss, man. We got the good buff. Who is it? Oh shit, it's this guy, Doriani.
The demon of Anzoatl has finally
Oh, that's okay.
for me.
I've no plans with putting you down. No mana! No mana!
That's fine. We'll fight Doriani again. Let's not get caught in between here. Is he even getting damage, bro? What the hell?
I can't give up. I must save my people.
Oh, he's RPing already.
I cannot allow you to interfere. The end of the world is nigh. You think you can run?
Get stunned, nerd.
How foolish.
All right. Squeezy, thank you so much for that emo. Oh yeah. Okay, no drops here, I guess. Well, that was easier than I thought it would be. Awesome. Beautiful. Now it's time for the middle tower.
Go on. This is all we have.
+2 level to all melee skills. I guess +2 is not really insane, right? No. Can
Gold
go.
is useless to me.
That can
Take
go.
it.
All right, this is all nice and good and done. 50% increased rarity of items found in this area. All right, we don't have really anything here to do more. I mean, other than Atlas points farming, I guess, maybe, but it's okay for now. Oh shit, hold on. We unlocked the other side. This one. Additional Essence, Rogue Exile. Guess for this. What we got here? Additional rare. Desert area. So much shit going on this Atlas tree, dude. Got only one more point, so let's go for that. Okay, back to the middle. Now we should be able to open this, right? Into the middle we go. Activate. Dude, I love these quests that they do about that, dude. Collecting these items, putting them in there.
Do what you must.
It's pretty good. Hold on. We fighting another boss or what?
You are too late.
Oh shit.
Fourth edict already burns for
Ooh. No, no, no. No! I was too slow, man. God dang it.
You are too late. The fourth edict already burns for
Oh, he's transitioning, I guess?
is written.
And he heals full. Okay. Oh, are we fucked? Oh my god.
Let fear of the void control you, so she may be reborn.
I don't know what he's doing. Oh shit.
Submit, Blade-born.
No, I don't want to be close to this shit.
Quench
Oh, he's done. He's donezo. Let's go, man. Diamond. Take the diamond, dude. It's all tier 2, man. Beautiful. Doo-doo. Where's the diamond? Here. Plus level to all summon spectre skills. Oh, hold on. Send the elevator? What the hell is this? What's happening? Okay. That's surely all data, right?
You made it out alive.
Speak to Doriani.
Now, what happened back
Where
there?
to begin?
Tell me.
That said,
This must give me.
Are we clapping now? We clapping now, dude. I have the middle tower unlocked now. Guy didn't stand a chance.
Judging from this mural, an immense tower must have played a vital role in their defense. It seems their leaders gathered at its peak, perhaps electing some sort of champion to fight for them. I am unclear what the final mural depicts exactly, but it appears the Abyssals were indeed defeated.
Hold on, what? 1 hour ago? 2,400 divines? What the fuck? There's no way. That's cap.
We must reach, perhaps with
That is cap. It's probably bugging out again. The burning monolith map completed. Hell yeah, dude. Can someone come nuke interlude boss for me real quick? Why? Okay, unfortunately, is this a bug for anybody else sometimes, man? It's just endless loading. And now what? Map complete. I'll leave or what? Yes? Okay. I'm not alone! That's good. Alright, leave this place. I guess it just showed the extra tower in the middle. We know that is there already. There it is. And we need to get here for the passive. Okay, so now let me just quickly do this. 3 divines. Yo! We got a +2 though. Hold on. Oh, we rich, dude. We rich. Let's go, man. All right, hold on. Let me reconfirm. Maybe I was just... Oh, shit. All right, we go for 66, 65 maybe? 65 divine?
Hail.
Wait, hold on. What's the rest of the market, though? Like 70, 90? Damn. 140? Oof. Now we need a guy only to buy that, right? All right, let's go. Let's go for this. And that's a divines. 65. Let's go 66.
Someone is bound to buy that.
How does fracture work? I need an orb and then... It's a good question, man. I think I've never fractured an item. So bad in crafting in this game, dude. I would probably watch a video about that myself, honestly.
Yes. Choose what you need.
%90 increase elemental damage with attacks. Crap.
A useful trade.
No movement speed. Oh shit. Cold and fire resistance. It doesn't have anything else, and it does not have... I mean, it has another prefix open. Some live would be cool on that, right? Armor is also not so bad. But we... Oh wait, we got the thorns. Okay, I forgot that.
Gold is useless to me. Take it.
Alright, into the middle we go.
Nature's blood. Ancient light.
Kind of tanky, dude. The hell? Right, not really, I guess. Kann ich das alles auch spielen nach Akt 4? Nicht ganz. Nach Akt 4 kommt noch der Interlude. Und danach kannst du Mapping. Endgame. Ja, ist dann die Antwort. Akt 4 und dann Interlude. Interlude sind nochmal 3 Zonen, aber kürzer. Yeah, but then on the end game, that's where the actual grind begins, where the game really starts. More quests, more drops, more maps to run. Another skill tree opening up. The Atlas tree. Not skill, Atlas tree. With points to change your maps and the content of the maps and the loot. Druid, are you gonna game tonight or what? We're taking Fridays off to recover from work. I believe that we found that diamond. If that shit sells, dude, then I'm definitely gonna go big on the staff and on the gear. I need that frozen charm, dude. Anti-freeze charm. I'm sick of getting frozen. Oh shit, I didn't even pay attention to my heal. Holy long map, dude. That's where the boss is, I guess. Val beacons. Alright. Don't forget and clap today. I will break my I want to stream on Friday and decide not to stream streak. Oh, you're gonna game? What are you playing today, man? Alright, you spoke. GG's. Back! Welcome back, Jamie. Hope dinner was good, man. When you left the Souls like, I'm stuck on DS3. I didn't leave, man. In August, we have another Elden Ring game playthrough lined up. when the DLC comes out.
Go.
Then when Mortal Shell 4 comes eventually, I want to look into that. Mortal Shell 2, I want to look into that. Right now the beta doesn't look too good though. Like characters sliding over the ground and shit. It's like, whoa, what? You Whatever, we go for this map. Stands to have an Elden break until next update. I mean, next update, yeah. I mean, I don't expect much, right? They will have some skin for the torrent and shit. 2 new classes. We check them out for sure. Need to see what I need to check before. I need to do my research. What the stats will be on them, if we know, to make a build around that. And we'll see what we use, man. Something fun. Oh, crackling flux. Transforms all fire and cold modifiers into lightning. Oh, why not, right? Can it hurt to have that? Bop, bop, bop. Dark Souls 3 I also wanted to do another playthrough always. We may do that also. I may start this build now. Actually, my brain just can't deal with all the clicking after dinner. During the leveling, you will have 2-3 buttons. After that, the moment you get cast on crit, because you get cast on crit only in Act 4, I think earliest, because it's we need to lie which level of skill gem you need, unless you had the skill gems already. But then it's a question if you have the stats for it. But once you have cast on crit, then it's a 2-button build max. Tier 2 chiming staff, we love that. We don't love that though. I just sold my diamond for 66 diffs. Okay, bro. I'm rich, man. Let's fucking go. Locked in. Tomorrow we get a big staff upgrade, dude. We're rich, baby! Beautiful.
The failures are dead. I need more time for that. No mana.
A lot of gems saved up, including the ones that increase slot of gems. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, make sure that you see and check first the requirements if you upgrade to the next level, right? Because you have to meet a lot of strength and int requirements for that, and then also that you have the spirit for cast on crit and mana remnant and whatever. And then I really recommend you to use the builds of Rexanterax from Mobalytics, because that is quite well written, and he has a leveling build and he has an endgame build, and also different versions of that. Cheap, expensive, and mirror tier. So, and just even if it's only for an inspiration, and you just take out what you like to have out of it, definitely worth to have a look at that.
That'll do nicely.
I guess I will use the 60 diffs that I just made for tomorrow and learning how to craft properly, I guess.
Of mana.
make some experiments, waste some money learning, making mistakes. And then we'll see what comes out of it. The hell?
Crush the intruder!
Oh, this guy again.
Carve the way! We need more time for that! Do not hold the mana! Shield him! His wrong! It's lost the wheel!
Oh shit. Don't need that. Nope. Oh, get out of this. Holy hell. All right. Beautiful. Yeah, and then the spirit requirement's also there, right? So mana, sorry, cast on crit will take you until Act 4. You need 100 if you use mana remnant and cast on crit. God damn, dude. Sweet, sweet money. All right. 73 diffs today. Love it.
Quickly. Gold is useless to me. Take it.
I'm thinking early game, I'm just going focus leveling and getting through the story quick. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Just get through that campaign fast, and then the game actually begins at the end game, right? And but you will have a lot of fun because the build comes really well up after Act 1. So Act 1 is a little struggle, especially with mana. But then after that, once you get your first ascendancy, it gets really, really good. And also, once you get the access to the skill gems. Which you already have saved up, so maybe it comes up earlier for you, actually. Now that I think about it. Any more shrines? We use this, I guess. I don't know. What is on this side? A secret hoarder, don't tell anyone. I mean, look at me. Here's my gems. We ain't throwing away shit, man. We're not throwing away anything, man. Absolute hoarder. It's the worst. Guess I haven't done this yet. This is where the game is the worst in, dude. You cannot throw shit away. And if you have stash tabs, you bought some stash tabs, then it doesn't hurt, right? Skill gems, I'm not sure how many you can put in. Probably endless. Might be less. Oh. skill 19. I think I need that still. Do I though? Hold on. Oh shit, I have this on 8 global modifiers, 1 from support. So that just means 19. Oh yeah, I can see it actually. It's 19 here. Thunderstorm is on 18. Okay, so then we need one more. Oh, that's chill. As long as they don't spawn on me, I'm good. All right, let's use that. Boom! More damage on the thunderstorm as well. Isn't that beautiful? So the next passive point that I hopefully get from the behind the tower, I will get then into... I'll put that into... Where is it? Here, right? No. Oh, here it is. 10% mana regen again. And then I need one more level, and then we get the big mana cost efficiency reduction. Or increase. In this case. Then we should be much better on the mana. Was it boss game? You mean for this build? It's alright, I think. If the boss move around a lot, then obviously because the spells are kind of stationary, it's a little bit more difficult, but if they are standing still for a second or two, then the Thrashing Vine will be doing its job. I don't know if that answers your question, but that's how the boss damages. I'm having a lot of fun with this build, man.
Gold is useless to me. Take it.
It's not one-shotting bosses for sure, but it's also not really bad in this sense. And it's not a glass cannon build either, so that's good. That was important for me choosing a build that I want to run. I don't want to have a glass cannon. Like, it's fun one-shotting everything, but it can be extremely frustrating also. Can be extremely frustrating if you die all the time. Yo, Kama, how's it going, man? The planting is going well. How are you doing, man? It's actually good that I see you. Cause... Let's see if I forgot something last time. I forgot that indeed. Yeah, how is it going for you, man? Forgot to drop that follow last time. That's why, because I was thinking of you recently, and I was like, how come that I never saw you online? And that's the reason why. So how's it going for you, man? Yeah, I got my fourth ascendancy this week. On Wednesday, so with that the build is complete more or less, and now we're just grinding for gear. I found a diamond earlier and sold it for 66 divs. That was fun. Chronomancer tornado build. So you're on an alt already? Damn. 92? Yeah, I'm on 88 right now. Or is that your main? I got distracted a lot by the ritual questline that I really wanted to do. And it didn't progress at all into the middle of the map. So there we are. Got like 8k energy shield. That is crazy. I have 3.1k. That's all we get. 30% damage reduction from Ascendancy, and then I go back in time and get all energy shield back. Holy. Sounds amazing, man. Yeah, I'm not yet sure if yes, what I want to play as an alt character, maybe. Definitely not completely done with this character. But with the time that I have available, I cannot, you know, finish all of this. Obviously, it would never end this. The season might be done by then. But yeah, I guess we can finish this here. Hold on. What is on the other side? Oh, this is for... Okay, so this is for that. I don't know, man. What is coming up here, though? Body armor may be found exceptional. Uncut gems, rare monsters. Spirits. Probably go for this first, huh? Tablets. Why not? Bossing gets a lots of points. Yeah, I guess you can get 300 points or 100 points, whatever, if you defeat the Arbiter, I think, right?
Quickly.
Whatever his name is. And sorry, I'm trying to get to the middle now. Mainly for that free point here. Can I ask you how to download this game? Right now it is it's in early access, so you have to pay for it. And this you can probably do on pathofexile.com. And then it's Path of Exile 2 or on Steam. And once at the end of the year, it comes out free to play because they finance themselves through microtransactions, where you can buy skins and you can buy stash tabs and so on. And then it will be free to play. So if you want to play it now, you gotta pay I think $15 or something. And about the skill tree, do you have any reset points? So if you go about the skill tree, you can refund points. You go to, there's several guys who can do this. During the campaign, it's the hooded one, and later on it's this guy. And then you pay with gold, right? You can see here, it's like 5k per point, and then you can remove skill points, right? You can remove all this, you pay back with gold. So you can definitely reset. It will cost you money though. But there's also a lot of builds. So if you go on mobalytics.com, for example, there's a lot of build guides. If this is your first time playing that and you want to be safe and sure and don't want to jump into the cold water right away, then probably you want to follow a guide. Well, you know which way to go. I mean, you orient yourself. I mean, obviously, I'm also following guides most of the time, right? But you orient yourself on the class that you pick and that you want to choose, right? There's an ascendancy ongoing, which you get through trials. These are extra points that you get through the campaign, but also in the end game. Don't worry too much about that. But then this is basically a specialization of your class. But then you orient yourself with the notables, right? So the big points here, right? Increased damage with hits against hindered enemies, or I mean later on, I guess here, your plant and storm skills have 50% more damage because I do a lot of plant skills and so on. This is where you orient yourself. So you definitely have to have an idea what you want to do with your build and where you want to take it, or at least get that at some point so that you can choose the notables that are helping you out with this. These are all attributes only, so that doesn't really matter too much. But the big nodes here is where it's at, where the build then comes together. And you start whatever class you choose. You start in one or the other corner here of the side of the ring, or whatever point of the ring, and then you can go anywhere. You can go here and then this way if I wanted to, right? So the class and the character that you choose only decides basically where you start your journey, what is the most efficient, and also the ascendancy. Does it benefit and connect to what you want to do with the build, right? You could technically do anything with any class. Your cursor isn't visible on the screen? What? How is my cursor not visible on the screen? That is crazy. No, like never? It's never there, dude. Hold on. The hell? That's wild. Capture cursor. There it is. Oh my god. You're the first person telling me that. All right, capture cursor. Oh, actually on TikTok it was visible. So I only played D2 back in the days. How do you play this game? What you do in game, end game? So you have to go through the campaign always with every new character. It would be easier to explain stuff while people can see where you're pointing. That's right. I was lucky that on TikTok, on my vertical thing, I had this setting, so that's good. All right, coming back to you, Tan. So you always have to go through a campaign. This campaign you have to play through no matter what. There's no skip. And you cannot skip the campaign, like in Diablo 4, for example. And then in the end game, you unlock this beautiful map device here. And all of these nodes that you see here are maps that you can play and run to get XP, to get loot, and also to unlock certain mechanics of the game, right? Breach is a mechanic where there's these fires coming out of the ground, but there's also some breach castles, at least in PoE 1. I'm not sure. I haven't really done it in this. There's extra bosses that you fight. There's extra areas that I do not even haven't disclosed yet or investigated yet. And you collect waystones, and with every of these waystones, they have a certain tier. So tier 15 is the highest. You can put tablets in to juice the map even further, to get further loot, more difficulty bosses, and so on and so on. And in the end game, this is basically the game. So you have quests to do. Your first main target will be to get to this middle tower here. Then you defeat other bosses. And yeah, that is basically what you do in the end game. And the target is to fill out this atlas tree here, because this has influence then. Again, additional magic monster packs have certain additional modifiers, or this basically defines how you loot or how the mechanics are tuned for you, right? Tell him that the atlas is infinite, like Minecraft. I mean, is it really? If you're talking about this, is it really infinite? Because you get all the points, right? 300 something points you can get. I think that was the big change in this league, no? If I'm not wrong. But yeah, you can fill out this whole thing. 336 actually. This is Atlas skill tree. Oh, you mean this is, oh, you mean the map. Okay. The world is endless. That's what you're saying. Yeah, it's an endless world. So you can play forever. What this game differentiates, oh man, it's like all the other RPGs nowadays. You have the seasons, right? They add additional mechanics and make some changes, and this is what many people or most people are doing probably, right? They go from season or league to league and just play the game for a couple of months until the next league comes, they swap to another game and so on, right? That's it. Yeah, so campaign is where you level your character, where you put the build together. Endgame is where the game starts. The solo game, right? Or can we do groups? You can also group up. You can play with friends for sure. You can group up. There's a social tab here, right? There you go. There's your friends that you can invite and play with, right? You could just invite to party. You can also have a guild. All the good stuff. Right, and these maps, now I'm going into the Origin Tower. That's let's say a special map right now. Part of a quest line. Probably have to defeat another boss here, I guess. I don't know. But the regular maps are basically there's a final boss at the end. If you kill him, then you get another Atlas point from any of the maps unlocked. And then the map is completed.
The machine has a direct connection.
Yeah, but all streamer I see just solo 99% of the time. Yeah, I mean,
Once more. These locations
I think though this is because
see what you can find and return to me.
I think this is because it's easier to stream this way. Yeah?
Yes.
Because if you play with a group, then you have to wait for your friends to do something or whatever. If someone dies, if someone falls behind, etc. I think for streaming wise, it's just easier. But you can play with your friends for sure. The difficulty increases on bosses, for example, if you play with more people. But there's nothing that hinders you from playing with friends. It's just easier, I guess, to do that this way. I guess I have to go around now, right? Told me to defeat all these bosses. But it's not necessary to play with your friends, so you can easily play this game solo as well. Both is possible. I have friends who are playing only together. I like to play solo because it's just I'm on my own and I decide the pace and the speed and the difficulty in this sense, and that's why I play mainly solo. It's just also easier for streaming, right? I'm not dependent on other people to, if they take more time crafting stuff, sorting their stash. I just have a lot of downtime and it's not fun to watch for anyone. So that's mainly a streamer thing, I guess. Why many people play solo. Is there any world event or content for people to play together, or mostly solo? No, so you can go through all these maps and all this campaign stuff. What I just said earlier, you can do that together. You fight all these bosses together. There's no really an event where you say this boss is so hard you need a group of 5, like in an MMO or something. That is for sure not there. So you could defeat all the content solo. There's also hardcore and a solo self-found where you are forced to play solo. Hardcore, if you die, your character is gone. That is also for people who like the challenge. So many things possible. But it's not really that there's a group finder or something like that where there's a chat, of course, but it's not that you have to in order to defeat content that you have to have a group. So it's very solo friendly, but you can group up and play it with your friends too. Right, and these maps are now there just to get from one point of interest to the other one. Pick up some loot, level, of course, with the experience that you get, and get some mechanics in these maps so that you can get better loot or something. But I'm now not putting any effort into these maps and make them more difficult or anything for better loot, because I just want to go from from point of interest to point of interest. Come, I will lurk with no audio because I got 2 hours of work to do. Kama, thank you so much. I know you sent that earlier already and did react. Thanks for the lurk, dude. Too much solo is kind of boring for my taste, but I might try it out. I mean, again, latest by the end of the year, this game will be free to play when it completely launches. Then you do not do a mistake and you do not invest anything into the game to try it out. So then I would definitely, everybody I would recommend to try it then. This game can also be very challenging and punishing. Yeah? So if you just want to find a game with friends and relax and chill out, and you don't want to have the challenge or whatever, then this game might not be the game for you. But the charm is that it's free to play by the end of the year. I think in general all the ARPGs, so this genre are similar in this case, right? There is no real boss fights or whatever where you need a group to do so. There's world bosses, I guess, in Diablo 4, but you can also melt them solo. So it's more like maybe an MMORPG what you're looking for then potentially for that. I don't know a really good group friendly game actually where I say this is so fun for me because I play so much solo. I mean, there's a story based game actually with the similar looks with this which is No Rest for the Wicked. It's also very challenging, but you can play that with friends as well. We started that. That was a lot of fun too. And there's the story you go together. It's very challenging, so having friends helps actually on that one. Kind of into MMORPG type. I think the genre is pretty much struggling right now, right? MMORPGs. Like there's not many out there that are really fun. You probably look forward to Guild Wars 3 maybe, which they announced. World of Warcraft, of course, is always there. Final Fantasy, I guess. See, this was now the final boss of the map. Now the map is complete. I got another Atlas point to skill how my loot on certain maps is being looking or how monsters are tuned and so on. And now we continue. That's the whole shebang about the maps. Willow is the map. Oh shit, we got Delirium ongoing.
I do so enjoy when you show me new things. An arbiter of ancient power. It's now
Arbiter of ancient power.
I'm not ready yet. Balance restored.
Oh shit, wrong direction I guess. Hold on, I gotta make the map bigger now that I actually know where we have to go for this. Holy shit, dude. There's the second one. There's the third one. They make change. Ooh, shit! They make changes to Delirium, I think, right? In the next patch update. I think the patch notes are already out, but the patch is not yet live. I'm dead. Yep. I got stuck. I got stunned somehow. God damn it, dude. Pain. Very good start to the build. A lot of mana increases on armor. Let's go. Yeah, that will make your life definitely easier in the beginning. Pain. I rolled too fast into this guy and then got stunned. Is this the boss checkpoint down there? Man, if I would have had this checkpoint, I could have just ported back and I would not lost the delirium. Yeah, I think mana regen is what you want to looking for. Energy shield will be helpful. And then spell damage and plus 2 spell skills or physical spell skills. So level plus. That's what you're looking for. Level plus to any of your skills. Spell or physical spell. If you start this character now. Managed to get Deneth, accelerated growth, branching fissures for entangle, so already smack him? Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I mean, this is a big plus. If you have the gear already, or the gems already, huge. Yeah, you will rush through the campaign in a breeze. That will not be an issue. It will be an absolute walk in the park then. What I recommend you is if you get one of these rune events where you can choose the reward, if you come across one of the skill gems called Repulsion, that's what you want to use on your Blasphemy as well. That thing is so OP. Because it makes it this way that everything, that the monsters explode and get pushed back with this explosion, and this also can hit others nearby. So it's like just a big explosion all the time. It's really good. Whenever you cast Blasphemy as a curse later on. Like probably Act 2, 3 is where we're looking at that. Either it's down there or it's the middle here. It's here. Oh shit, I got hit. Oh, I don't want to, definitely do not want to tank that smack. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think with this being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get some rest. It's 12:37 over here. For me, that means it's time to take a nap. And I'll be back tomorrow evening, most likely. For the people on purple, I'll send you to my dear friend. Let's send you to my dear friend 3head, who just started streaming. And for everyone on YouTube and TikTok, if you guys like what you see and the content and whatever, and the vibes, then please hit that follow button so I can see, or we can meet again on the For You page. If not, it's also fine, guys. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll see you hopefully tomorrow, man. Take good care of yourself. Peace.